Hey guys, sorry it's been so long. It's either been so incredibly hot or I've been so ill, but I've managed to finally get round to having a proper look at the instructions and I'm almost ready to go. Now, we're on issue 31 at the moment, but we are going to bring back issue 23 because we finally received parts that we needed from issue 23, which is this bit here. Now this bit goes in the frozen room, and when we originally had it in issue 23, there was a problem with one of these panels here, these skirting boards. So we're going to work on that one, and then we're going to work on this amazing piece here. Now first of all, check this out. This is super awesome. This is from the Little Mermaid bathroom. Look at the shell details. They're just absolutely amazing. And they look royal as well. It is just so cool. Check out the shells at the bottom as feet. That is awesome. That is so cool. I love the white, the gold, the pink. It's just so amazing. I need to look at the film again because I'm pretty sure this is in the film. But this is truly awesome. And then on top of that, because we've got quite a lot of stuff to do, we also stuck with the bathroom theme, and we got these bathroom towels, which if I pick one up, there's 4 in total. Look at the detail that has gone into this. This is truly amazing. And look at the shell as well. The shell detail and everything is just so amazing. Look at the look at the lace at the bottom as well. That is just so cool. And blue and white. The only issue I've got with this is blue and white doesn't match this pink. I think I would have preferred this to be light blue as well to match this design here. But I sort of get where they're going along with this because the actual treasure chest is also pink, so maybe they're going for a pink, blue and white theme in it. They have to because it's, you know, under the sea, and I'm guessing this is the kind of thing that you'd find in a princess bedroom, whereas this links to the theme that, you know, it's the Little Mermaid, she's under the sea. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. Now once we finish doing this one, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to return to the doll's house temporarily to stick this on. We've got a glass panel here, which I might need to take the protective film off. We've got one side of the window, and then we've got the second side. So it's going to be another case of gluing these edges on and trying to line these up to get them to actually stay on. So that's going to take a little bit of concentration. And then look at this. We've got another prop, but it's another made prop. Pooh's one seems to be mostly building. So this is a kite. You've got the material needed for the kite bit itself. 2 pieces of string. One for the kite tail, and one as the main string to hold the kite in place. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colours to decorate the kite tail, which is just so awesome. Now if I'm thinking of this correctly, they put multiple stickers on. I think it's so that, you know, you can choose what butterfly pattern that you want, but I think they're mostly going for, you know, one colour at a time. Certainly looks like that in the picture. They've got it as pink, yellow, light blue, and then red, lightish blue, and then dark blue. But I think you can sort of choose which colours you want. And I think the multiple on here is just mainly, you know, if you make a mistake, you've got a little bit extra, and you could also have some fun with these afterwards, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use some of this, maybe for a scrapbook page, or maybe to decorate the poo wall. I haven't decided yet, but we're going to have a little bit of a play around with that. So I'm going to have one last look, tidy this place up a little bit, and then we're going to get started. Catch you later. Okay, so the first one we're going to work on is issue 23, which we had to delay this section because if I remember correctly, this bit here was the wrong way, so we're going to have to do this one first. Now this is dead simple. Now I think this is dead simple, so we're probably going to get this done equally quickly. Saying that, I don't really have much in the way of a track record of getting these finished, bring that forward, ultimately quickly, so yeah, roll video I suppose. Hopefully I've put this in the right way as well. It's going fairly easily. Once we put this on, we're going to put this to the side to let it dry, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's actually dried. Okay, I'm going to need some tissue. Probably won't affect it too much. It's already starting to dry, I think, quite nicely. Make sure it's all level. Good. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then final bit, glue on these sections here. And slip it into these slots here. And I've just loosened that a little bit. Okay, I might need to put some more glue. Am I going to need to put some more glue on that section? Possibly. Yeah, let me put some more glue on this section here. Okay. And then once that dries, once this section dries, all we've got to do then is put this section next to the door, and then this bit here will slip into the window. We'll put the glass bit on, and then very similar to what we had last time, this bit would go on the end there. Now we don't have to worry about slidey up and downs with this window, so this one should be pretty simple, but famous last goddamn words with my case. So we're going to put this one aside, and now we're going to work on this one, and this is the kite. First thing that we've got to do, I'm just going to move this slightly over here because I need to get to this measuring section here. Where's the instructions? Yeah. So with this string, we're going to have to measure 4 centimeters using this piece of string here. Do I need a pair of scissors? Possibly. So let's make sure I've got the right string, which I have. So we've got a measuring bit here, and we want up to the edge here, and then as straight as we can. I'm just gonna try and carefully cut at the 4 centimeter mark, which I think is, as they say, cut once, measure twice. Yep, that's 4 centimeters. Okay, so the next step is where we're going to get a little bit tricky. So I'm convinced this is too short, but we'll see. Maybe they half expect you to go a little bit over 4 centimeters, because this looks too small. I'm 100% convinced this is going to be too small. So we then put this bit through here, dab a little bit of glue, correct? I need my tweezers. And guess what's gone missing again? Oh no, there they are. So we need to... Do I dab the glue on first? Oh, okay. So we need these tweezers. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this bit because this bit's going to be so small. But we need to fold this section. This is where I find out this is definitely going to be too small. It looks okay at the moment. And then this is the tricky bit. They want us to dab glue on... I might need sellotape. This bit here. So let's dab... a little bit of glue there. Let's get you back out. Come on. Out you come. No, don't go back in. Come out. Fold. This is going to be probably the most... hopefully the most trickiest part of this bit. I don't know if it's okay. Or... actually, it probably doesn't matter. I'm going to hold this section here. And then squeeze this bit together. This is where I'm probably going to have to reach for more trusty sellotape than glue, because I don't believe this bit is going to actually work. Let me dab a bit more glue on this section here. And let me use my fingers, because I think my fingers are going to be more efficient than the tweezers. Again, I half suspect that this is going to be wrong. And I'm definitely going to do something wrong at some point, but we'll see. So, in theory, that should somehow find a way to stick together. In theory. Like I said, in theory. I'm not convinced that this is going to stay together,
particularly with my glue, but something appears to be happening there. And then the idea is, I think you do... Okay, so, yep, that's the right way. So, hang on. Oh, I might have done this wrong. I think I have done this wrong. Oh, no, I haven't. Really confused as to what I'm supposed to have done. I think it's because it's meant the picture's got it up like that, and I've done it like that, but I don't think it matters much. But I think the idea is I take this bit, probably with the tweezers, thread that bit in there, and then I think I do something. This is where I'm convinced this is going to be too small. Dab some more glue. Let's get a big touch of glue there. And then again, I'm going to prefer to use my fingers. I can understand why they want the tweezers. Hold that down. I kind of want to twist it as well, just to make sure it actually stays on. Okay, let me grab some more glue. Dab both sections here and hold it down. See, I'm convinced this is actually going to be way too small. That is, I think, what's meant to happen there. Does that look good? Does that look right? I don't know. Does that look okay? I think reasonably that's okay. I think it's meant to be slightly more baggier. So if I push that down a little section, oh, I suppose that is baggy-ish, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna pass that as done. It kind of looks like a bow and arrow, actually, at the moment. Anyway, so then we take string B, which is this black one, and very similar to what we've done before. Is that going to stay, or is that going to be a pain in the butt? Probably going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll see. I think very similar. Is it very similar, or do we do a knot? Yeah. So take this. I might need to bring it off screen so I can see what I'm doing. Thread it through there. And I think very similar to what we've done before. Get some wood, get some glue. Meant to be wood glue, but I've got PVA glue because that's the only glue I can afford right now. Pull it a little bit further and twist it around and hold it into place where it becomes a pain in the butt and doesn't want to stick. So we get the glue again, put it on both. I've found putting it on both sections kind of works a lot better than what they're suggesting, but maybe that's because I'm not actually using the correct glue. And this might be a little bit of a problem. Alright, I'm gonna try and twist this in the hope that it sticks together. I'm slightly... Is it right? Yeah, it's right. I am slightly concerned that this is going to go badly wrong. Oh no, that's... Twisting it kind of helps. Kind of. I mean, I suspect... Shouldn't have pulled it. By the way, comment down below which you prefer. Do you prefer hearing my voice, or do you prefer not hearing my voice? I won't be offended either way, because I know I'm a very, very boring person. Anyone who knows me will tell you I'm very, very boring. So they'll probably say, yeah, the music was better. Plus, this video is probably going to be ridiculously long. There we go. That's probably over exaggeration of how much glue we need, but more's better, I think. I think it's because this might be a different piece of string. Let me try twisting it. If I twist it, that might help it stick. Don't actually know if this string right, sorry guys, I needed to stop filming because I needed to concentrate a little bit, but basically what I've done is I've put the black bit, the black string on here, and then with the rest of the string I've just folded it in the middle of this section here, and I've also done a little bit of a twist. I don't know if you can see that, a little bit of twist on the string as well, just to get the stability, and so far it's sticking quite well. So now we're going to work on the actual tail bit of the kite. We've done everything else, we just need to put the main skin on and the kite, and I was just reorganizing these bits here. I think I'm going to do it dark to light just to see what it looks like. So we're just going to tilt this over that way because this is the section we need, and we're basically going downwards. It says you want to do it about the same distance, but again I think because it's Pooh's kite you could kind of get away with it being a bit awkward. So we're going to start with red first, and what we need to do is we need to cut along this section here, but I need to be careful. So I'm probably not going to talk through this bit because I really need to concentrate. I'm also aware that you can't quite see what I'm doing, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is going to be slightly more difficult because if you look on what it looks like on my thumb, if you can, I can't even see if it's on my thumb. Look how tiny it is. It is so cool. Right, it says position the string so that the kite is about 5mm from the edge. I'm going to break that rule slightly, and I'm going to act. What it's also saying is you should get the pliers and put it on that way. I'm going to break the rules slightly because I'm a rule breaker, and I'm going to do it a completely different way. And this is where I'm probably going to regret this. Okay. Little bit wonky. There's tail number 1. Now we're going to do the rest of the colours. I'm going to move red out the way. I'm going to move on to blue. Ah, stop it! Yeah, when I see people doing this, it always looks so incredibly easy for them. And then when I do it, I always seem to come up with the odd problem. Like, the thing doesn't want to stick properly. Or as the case with this, keeps on moving, even after I put it in the right position. I need to get this off again, because you moved. I told you not to move. There we go. Okay, that one looks a lot better than the other one. Have I just stuck it to the... Oh, I have. I've just stuck it to the... Oh, no. This is probably why you're not supposed... There we go. Okay. That's 2. Now I'm going to work on the rest. Okay, and that is kite number... tail number 3. slightly off, but now we've got 4. There we go. We're nearly done. One last colour, I think. Flipping hell. Okay, and there we have it. I'm not quite convinced that it's meant to be right up to the end of the string. But I think that looks pretty good. Now, here's the tricky bit. Here's the bit where we're going to have a little bit of fun. So, again, I think the reason they've given us 2 is just in case people make mistakes. They can have something to feed back on. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on this bit now. This is actually quite nice paper. But we're not going to glue it onto this bit. We're going to glue this smooth section here. So I'm going to probably have my fingers glued on, but we'll see. Okay, and the idea is right, I need to do you again because you've decided to become bloody loose for some stupid reason. Why? You were stuck together. Will you stay stuck? Now I've got to do you again. This is so annoying when things don't do as they're meant to be told. Should be so goddamn incredibly easy, and it's made complicated because things don't do as they're supposed to do. Right, stay still and stop twisting. Cool, now you're staying on. Right. Okay, and there you go. We have Pooh's special kites, which is going to go in Pooh's room. That took a little while. Now I'm going to leave it to dry. I'm not going to fiddle with it anymore because I think if I keep fiddling with it, that's where it's going to get complicated. But I'm going to let it dry upwards with this string as up as possible. But yeah, I am actually quite happy with that kite. That's got to be quite a little achievement there. Now we're going to let everything dry and then we're going to work on this window here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, the more that's Doll's House I do, the more difficult it is for me to actually film it. Now I've got two choices. I can either try and film it through this door here, which I think is going to be quite an interesting view, or film it possibly at this angle here, where you could kind of see what's going on. I don't know which angle is going to be best, so we're gonna I'm gonna have a look and see what it is. But basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one into there, and because it's a straightforward mirror, this should be a hell of a lot more easier to do than that mirror, that window there, which still opens. It still opens. It's just very, very stiff. So the first thing I've got to do, if you can hear me, is I've got to take the plastic peeling off of this. Okay, that's one side off. Okay, so I've got the plastic off. Now we're going to try and insert this. So first of all, we're going to put this section into here, and we're going to dab a little bit of glue on these 4 sections here. Shit, that's the last thing I wanted to do. I'll just put it on the mirror, which means I need to grab my tissue. It's the very, very last thing I wanted to do. Now I've got a smeared mirror. Damn it. Maybe I should have put the glue on before putting the mirror bit in, but never mind. And now it's going to be even more awkward. Okay, so that's now on. Right. This is so awkward. Got you. Right. I'm going to give that a bit of a wipe and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm just going to add a bit more glue under these bits here. And hopefully that should be enough. Now, put that onto there. And then it should just simply be as easy as slipping that's a bit better now. Move the camera slightly. There we go. Okay, and then we are just going to leave that to dry. And there we go. Mickey's now got both of their mirrors, both of their windows now in. Now I'll just quickly show you something before I go back to what I was doing. This blank spot here, that's where that panel's going to be. Now if I built that panel right, that should just slip into this section here. But at this moment I don't know what the outcome's going to be. And the next issue we're going to be doing this mirror right here. And then we're moving back into this kit. No, we're not. I think we're moving back into the basement. As you can see, I've had to move people out of the Mickey's room just to get that piece in. I'm actually really happy that one just slid straight in with no problems, whereas that one was a bit of a pain. But I'm actually really happy with how the house is looking at the moment. So I'm going to go get cleaned up. If that dries on time before I have to leave somewhere, I'll put that in. If not, we'll leave that one until tomorrow, probably at the same time that we put this mirror in. But until then, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips, and I'll see you again soon. I got to move Mickey back into his room. See you guys. Bye.